Hey, what's up, turtles? It's Crick here with Black Owl Outdoors. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the pack I'm wearing, which is the JTech gear Heracles. It's sort of falls in the line of the tactical nylon hard use gear. It's a 27-liter bag, no internal frame, and it's sort of built as, you know, tactical, everyday use carry type bag, day hiking, and in the city. And once I get in the bag, I'll show you some of the features and I'll make a little bit more sense. This is the black version. There's also a multicam, which I'll get on camera here in a little bit. And actually, it retails for 141 bucks. Stoney did some research, was digging online, trying to find new products, new companies that, you know, really have good gear but don't have a lot of, PR right now. And this JTech gear is definitely, I feel like, a company that has the ability to offer a lot of quality products. And I'll get into that a little bit more, but I just want to keep talking about the bag. So I got a hip belt here. It's a 2-inch hip belt, 2-inch buckle, nice adjustable, a little bit of padding here on the hip belt, and it's adjustable back here off the body, which is really nice. A lot of the features on this bag make it everything adjustable, which is probably to accommodate if people are going to wear this in a tactical setting, LEOs or military. You can accommodate many layers, you know, body armor, all that good stuff. So like I said, 2-inch hip belt, it's 1-inch sternum strap up here. One thing I don't like about this, it's just too small. I have this cinch as small as it's going to go, and it's just not enough for me for how small like I said, it's probably to accommodate if I'm wearing a chest, body armor, thicker clothes, maybe to accommodate larger size men or women who want to wear this pack. But nonetheless, it's a small little thing with, I get my own piece of nylon. I can modify this myself and make it good to go. But that's pretty much my only one complaint. I do have another one, which I'll talk about in a second. And before I really start talking about the bag, I'll get on the ground. I just want to say, I'm going to speak, I'm really going to praise this bag. I'm really going to praise this bag. And one of the main reasons why is that it fits my body really well. And that's really the most important part when you're going to purchase a pack. Is I don't care what type of quality material it is, what the company is. If it doesn't fit your body well and it doesn't carry the weight well on your body, it's not good for you. It can get all the glowing reviews that it wants, but if it doesn't fit you well, it's really not worth it for you to buy the pack and fight with an uncomfortable pack. Because the last thing you want to do is be carrying a pack for 10 miles and having it just all these hot spots and chafing and all that bad stuff. But with that being said, I'm going to start getting into the pack now. It is hydration compatible. I have my camelback poking out right here. I have it sort of secured to the shoulder strap through these D-rings. There's 2 D-rings. Just picking it up, Stoney. Good light. 2 D-rings here, which you can use while you're wearing it to clip something in front of you, a potential camera, anything like that. Nice feature. It's adjustable up here. I can on the shoulder strap how it's connected to it. And you really don't see a lot of packs like this for this size, having this sort of attachment to the body with the shoulder strap. But I want to reiterate, this pack is so comfortable on me. I have probably close to 4 liters of water in this pack right now. And it is heavy, and you can feel it's heavy, but like I said, this is a hard use type nylon gear, 1000 denier Cordura nylon, and it just carries the weight really well. Only time will tell if there's stress points, time is in a couple years. I've had this for a couple weeks now. Stoney and I have been using them. Like I said, Stoney found it online, contacted the company after he bought one, and they were kind enough to send us this one to do a review on after Stoney had already purchased the multicam, which I'll show you the really cool color in a little bit. So it's going to take me a while to get around this bag. There's a lot of features. I still haven't figured out the ins and outs of all the bag, but another great thing I like about this pack is there's 2 water bottle holders on each side. A little bit of bungee here, cord lock to help cinch that. And here I just have, looks like leftover from our bike excursion yesterday. Stoney and I got a couple bike tools and a repair kit just on one side. Some little cue cards from old video and a ferro rod. Other side of my 40-ounce clean canteen, fits well. One thing I do, I really like hideaway pockets, which you may have seen before, ones that zipper out and open outside of it. because when you have a pocket like this, it sort of pushes, if you put the bottle in, you have the pack stuff inside, it's going to push the contents inside of the bag, but a hideaway pocket opens the pocket off of the bag. Hope that makes sense. But I'm not knocking these pockets. One of the reasons Stoney and I really wanted to try this pack out is the fact that it's a tactical type bag and it has water bottle holders on each side. And here I just have a little figure 4 deadfall trap I've made, which I'm waiting to try out. Find some rocks. Alright, where else to start? I guess we'll start on the outside. Tons of molly webbing all over this. And what we have here is this is actually a separate sort of shoulder sling bag that you can be made into, and it's connected to the bag via these 2 buckles. And when I first saw this, I wasn't sure that, you know, it was really going to secure the weight well, having this extra piece of material sort of on the bag. But after using it and really cinching it and securing the weight, you know, it works excellent for things just like this. Oh, excuse me. Say I really like having a place to stuff a layer on the outside of a pack, so I'm not constantly getting in and out of my pack. If it's hard to regulate my body temperature, I want to put my fleece on, take it off, on and off all day. Instead of getting it in my pack, I can just put it here, or if you have a wet article of clothing or shoes, you can put it on the outside of your pack like I've done. I have my raincoat here for now, so they can keep the inside of your pack dry, potentially you know, keep the contents dry and all that good stuff. So it's, as mentioned, it's 2 buckles on each one that connect to the pack. It's maybe probably 1 inch and maybe less than 1 inch right here. But down below here, it's all Velcro into this pocket. Try to get an angle for you to see. And with a little bit of practice, it's really easy to get it back in and where you need it. Just hook and loop. You know, I'm not going to be doing that all the time, but essentially, this is a small pack. A little bit of Velcro on this side. Put up when you're done. 1 pocket here. Yeah, here's the strap for it. Just a piece of paracord in there. And then via these buckles that are here, I can attach the johnny right here. And you have a small little shoulder bag, you know, which potentially be nice. You know, I probably won't use it that much out in the forest. Maybe if I'm at camp, having a nice little, you know, thing to sling. It's nice, but on the outside of the bag it works because it offers a lot more pockets. You can see on here now, there's no pockets in this part of it. And this bungee, you know, to be used to secure helmets, tactical setting, anything else you want. But when it's attached, I have 1 pocket in the front here, which just have a bandana for now. Another bigger pocket right here. I have my small camera. Large piece of paracord. And you can see all the organizational capabilities inside of it then, which is really nice with these tactical gear companies that they're doing for their bags. Every pocket inside of it, you know, has a bunch of other pockets and things to organize all your material really the way you want it. Really make it customizable for you. And down here, on the other outside of the pocket, outside of the bag, there's another small pocket, which is really cool. More classic one. Favorite type of pencil, Ticonderoga. My Wanger. Sharpie, gotta carry a Sharpie. And just a little extra bit of nylon here. That on the bottom of the bag, if I want to secure something to all this webbing, without using paracord or something, a little more points of contact, I could use this to thread around in arrangement if I wanted to carry something on here. This is just extra, doesn't come with the bag, I just had it lying around. Webbing, like I said, I went into this bungee here that could be used to hold a helmet or anything else. You can see it really opens up big, really big, and put something potentially bulky out here. Webbing all over here. Sort of now moving up here where this place to attach patches or whatnot. I'm gonna sort of call this the brain of the pack, which is sort of similar to hiking packs that you see, but these reserve pockets on the top, they're called the brain, and I'm gonna call it that on this pack. We have one zipper pocket up here, which in here right now I just have my compass, which is nice and handy. Spot to get it. Open this up in here. Make sure there's nothing incriminating. Small right in the rain. Got my harp. And a little bit of resource here I'll show you in a second. And this is nice, so having this little bit of mesh here, because this, as the zipper opens down, potentially contents can fall out, but it's nice that you can keep everything in here so it won't open up when you open up the pack. And here's a resource I've gathered, which I'm waiting to do a video on. It's some pine pitch that I've collected. Not sure if it's picking it up or if it's overexposed or not. Just some pine pitch in here. It's a great all-around resource. Just some, you can call them Ranger bands, but I think these came all broccoli crowns, which I've just kept in use. And I have it on another spot in my pack too, one of these. Some more room in here. Now the inside of the bag. Now it's not a clamshell bag, which a lot of tactical folks like and feature on a lot of packs. It's just the zipper that runs sort of like right on this seam, if you will, on the outside of the pack. And I still don't know how I feel about it being exposed, this main zipper. Maybe a flap over it, you know, a little bit of protection for debris, water, all that stuff. But nonetheless, it makes it really easy to get into the pack and get your contents out. And like I said, it is hydration compatible, but there's no little threaded, you know, hole that you've seen in some packs, that I've seen in some packs, for the hose to come out. So it comes out of the top, which isn't that big a deal. So what I've done is just with the little bit of zipper pulls here to keep, when I'm wearing this or biking with it, which I've worn this on my mountain bike and it's really comfortable to ride too, it holds the weight well, is I'll just do a little quick overhand and then just pass one of these knot heads through it, and then that's secure to go. And like I said, this is hydration compatible. It's not completely made for hydration bladder, and what I mean by that is that there's no, you know, little exit hole, as if you will, that a lot of packs feature to thread the hose through. So I just have the hose coming out of the zipper, like I said, but it works okay. And inside of it, these flies are going crazy around me. Inside of it is this padded, protected compartment to hold a 15-inch laptop, which fits very snugly and securely within this. And this is padded. I hope it's be able to pick it up. You can see it's not just some fabric. There's actual padding in here as act as, you know, shock absorbent if you're going to ride your bike or run, you know, or jog, which, you know, you probably really won't do with a laptop. But the fact is, it acts as some shock absorbent to expensive electronics if you want to carry it in your bag. And I really like to have a hook or something for my hydration bladder to keep it upright in the bag, and this didn't have a little spot to do that, so I just used another of those rubber bands that came on some broccoli, tied it around this little piece of nylon, and we're good to go. And like I said, this is a 27-liter bag, so it's not really going to be built as an overnighter, but you can definitely use it as an overnighter. And I just have a boonie hat in here, which is really nice when the bugs get bad. Have a brim going the whole way around your head to keep the bugs away from your face and your hair, and if you wear a bug net with this, it'll keep the bug net off of you, away from your face as well, the whole way around. Really nice piece of equipment to have if you're in the environment where bugs can get really bad. Also inside the pack, I have this Tupperware I've been carrying for about a year now. Put my food scraps in it, pick up garbage, all that, keep it neat and contained inside this so it's not going to mess up my bag at all, get food or anything in it. And what else? The last thing I have in here is a sleep system, which I'll show in a second, a hammock sleep system. But I want to show just some of the more features inside the bag. Let me just go on this padded container, or just padded compartment here. Extra zipper pockets. Yeah, like I said, really make it customizable inside the pack, whatever you want to do. Put small things in there. You know, that's basically the ins and outs of the pack. Let me just show you what's all in here. Like I said, this is a, you know, sort of a day pack, a 27-liter pack. Real quick, I got this E&O modular sleep system in here. Double nest hammock rated to 400 pounds. Tarp. Bug net. And straps. And all of this, you know, fit inside. This is all pretty legit sleeping camping system to carry in a day pack. How much room this really doesn't take up. And I think all of this together might weigh a little over 4 pounds, maybe around 5. So all in all, not bad at all to be able to get this in this 27-liter pack, and it carries the weight really well. So I just want to reiterate that. Why I like it, and why Stoney and I like it, is that it carries the weight very well And let me just get up real quick and grab the multicam and show you what that looks like too, in case you're interested in that. Here's the multicam version that Stoney's been using. Same pack, same features, just a little bit different coloration on it. I think it looks really cool, and this adds a little bit to the price. I'm not sure what, maybe an extra 20 bucks, maybe something like that. Don't quote me on that. But all multicam, you know, gear, it's a little bit more expensive than other color options, but maybe something else if you're interested in. A little bit of padding here, probably won't show up well in the black one, but you can see a little extra padding here. There's padding under the straps, all that good stuff. And you know, honestly, this is one of the first pieces of gear I've been so excited about to using and get from a manufacturer that I had no idea about, and Stoney didn't either. Like I said, he was the one who found these guys, contacted them, bought a pack, they sent us one to review, the black one, and I'm really excited about this company, what they've done. It's something new. You know, people are going to probably try to compare this to Maxpedition bags, which is fine. Doesn't have to, you know, be a Maxpedition, doesn't have the Maxpedition feel with all the crazy coatings they put on their nylon. Which makes it heavier. Doesn't have that feel, but like I said, this is a 1,000 denier nylon Cordura. You have no problems with, you know, how this is going to wear in the bush. And the only time will tell if there's stress points. You know, a couple years of using this, so maybe check back if we're still doing videos and give you an update on it. This is Crick signing out with Black Outdoors. Later, turtles.